Good afternoon, my wellness engagers. This is Candace Camille, the wellologist, creator of the Plank Talk Challenge, Plank Talk 2016, hashtag Plank Talk resolution. All of them actually have hashtags. I love the hashtags. Anyway, this is day 46 for me of the Plank Talk Challenge. I actually challenged myself to get down here for 365 days. You know, some may say that's crazy, but it's a challenge of mine just to see if I can follow through and stay consistent. This is me going the extra mile because, as we all know, the magic is in the extra mile. So I'm willing to go the extra mile in here to create a huge change in my life, because if I can do this thing, you pretty much can do anything. I think that I can do anything I want. And you may say I can do anything I want right now, right? That may be. But when you think about it, have you? I listened to Taria Hodges' tape this morning. Aging myself. I listened to her Plank Talk Challenge video this morning, and she talked about process. Like, what result are you looking to get out of the process of this Plank Talk Challenge or anything that you decide to do? What are you looking to get out of this? What's your end game? What's your end result? My end result is to feel amazing. By doing this for 1 minute a day, I get to feel amazing. I get to go somewhere, go to this first minute of my day of amazing. And I will always remember that. We have so many first minutes in our life and the events in our life that we remember, but some of those events aren't so great. So I have the power to change my story. So getting down here for 1 minute a day is me putting the power in my own hand, changing my story. All of my setbacks in life, you know, from child abuse to molestation to homelessness, you know, to domestic violence, was just setups to beat the biggest comeback, which was the cancer. But I go back to all of those first minutes. So I am creating a new story. And the Plank Talk Challenge is me in my first minute having the power to create a new story, some amazing. And that's what I'm doing. So what's your end result of doing this, right? What is your first minute you're going to create as you write through your new story? I mean, the old stories are good. It's what made you. It's the sum of your life. But we always don't have to go back there to the sadness and remember, you know, that's going to take us to a sad place, right? So how about creating some amazing first minutes in your life? You know, what are they like? Like the first minute you fell in love, the first minute you had your child, like all those amazing minutes instead of the horrific minutes. So right now, you have the power to go from horrific to terrific in 1 minute. Are you willing to do that? Always? Is that your end result? To feel amazing? Always? So if you don't even have, this challenge is for 30 days, right? Think about it. 30 days out of your life for you. Something to think about, especially when we go get a new job and they put us on probation for 90 days. We are willing to give them 90 days of our best, but you're not willing to give yourself 30 days of 1 minute a day. So you're giving them 8 hours, right? 8. So what's that in terms of minutes, right? So that's 480 minutes a day you're willing to give your job for 90 days, your absolute best, so you can keep your job. So what are you willing, but you're not willing to give yourself 60 seconds, 1 minute. When you hear the numbers, they sound like astounding. But think about it. This Plank Talk Challenge is a way to put you on probation for your wellness for the rest of your life, 30 days. I gotten a couple of calls that says, how long I got to do this? You know, when is this thing going to be over? One of the things is that you get to decide what's your end result. Did you reach your end game? Did you? Did you get out of this what you said you were going to get out of it? And are you willing to keep going until you get whatever that thing was? I know I am. So that's what I'm talking about today. Probation. Put your wellness on probation for 30 days and see if this Plank Talk Challenge become a part of your life. You know, one of the best things about the videos, even when we don't feel like doing it, and you get a bing or something where someone else have done this, it inspires you. It motivates you to get up and get this thing done. So I'm hoping whoever watch these videos that at some point I'm inspiring you just to be better, to get up and do something different, to make a change in your life. Because one of the things about change is when you change your mind, change your thought process, you get to change your body. That's how that thing works, right? So are you willing to give yourself 1 minute of change a day? I know I am. And another thing Taria says is that she's having off point here, what we doing on Facebook when we put this. She's having a seminar, a webinar on Saturdays. Go over to her social media Saturdays and see what she got going on this Saturday. She's talking about making a profit out of Facebook. We're all on here playing around, showing our pictures and everything. And she has something going on where you can actually make some money out of it. I know I signed up. So going over to Taria High's social media Saturdays page and sign up to see how you can make Facebook work for you. So that's this Plank Talk Challenge is brought to you by Taria Hodge Social Media Saturdays. So I'm going up. I'm going to show you one new move today and do it. So we're going to pick our knees up and bring it out to the outside of your arm. Push it back. Here and push it back. Bring it into your knee to your elbow. Here, push it back. Here, push it back. Here, push it back. Right? Here, push it back. Try to do that for 15 seconds. And then go into a high side plank. Right there. Come down. Woo. And do the other one. Right here. Sometimes you can get it, and sometimes not. All right, I'm gonna show you that move again. You just bring it here, push it back. Bring it here, push it back. Try to touch your elbow, push it back. Push it back. There you go. Then come down. This is Candace Camille, the Willologist. Create yourself an awesome day. I will see you tomorrow.